Hey, what's up? I'm Beth and this is Star Makeup. I am so excited for today's video. I got the entire At Forest Sight collection. The collaboration between RawBeautyKristi and Colourpop. I'm sure you've seen this, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. I got everything. We're going to test out as much of it today as possible. I'm going to do several other looks with this palette in another video. Today, obviously, we created this kind of green smoky situation. And yeah, if you would like to see what I thought of this collection and how I created this look, then just keep watching. Okay, so as you saw from the intro, we are going to be playing with the At Forest Sight palette. I'm sure you have already seen it multiple times, but this is what it looks like. And I did get the full collection. So I have the liners, and I've got all four of the Super Shocks. When I ordered that, I also picked up the new makeup removing wipes. I also picked up another, wow, they just fell right out of there. I also picked up another pair of lashes from them, so I'm going to try those out. I picked those specifically because I didn't want like giant lashes like most of my lashes are that would cover up the eye look. Wanted to make sure you could still see the eye look. I also got the Bloom Together set, which is from the like Garden Variety collection. So it's this awesome purple Lux oil and this really stunning purple blush. So I intentionally did not put powder blush on yet so that I could use that in this video. And then I also picked up one of these like giant Super Shocks. This one is called Manifest That. It's from the like the tie-dye collection, I think is what they called it. So yeah, we're going to try all of that stuff out too. I'm also going to use the brushes from the brush roll again to, you know, continue testing these out. So I'm thinking for like the crease work, I'm gonna stick to the greens and the blue and yellow, kind of. And then on the lower lash line, we're gonna bring in some of that purple. So I'm hoping this turns out the way that I would like it to. You're going to notice that my nails are totally different on both hands. I actually was getting ready to like fill this hand in, and my daughter needed help getting her jacket unzipped because it was stuck. And one of my nails actually broke off because I had ground it down really thin. And I noticed that I had a little bit of like bacteria from water getting underneath there. So yeah, I just took everything on this hand off, and now I have to wait for that nail to like grow out, and it's a whole process. It's really annoying. Okay, I'm going to start off with the E26, and I'm gonna go into Fiddlehead. Trying to figure out exactly how I want to do this. It's gonna be a little weird. So I'm going to take that and I'm just gonna pack that into the inner portion of my crease. And I'm gonna keep it like real tight. Because what I'm thinking is I will go back in then with Chanterelle and blend this out with that. So I'm really just packing this on and leaving it. You know, let me zoom you guys in a bit. Now that you're zoomed in, you should be able to see a little better. Alright. I really love the tone of this green too. It's like that real nice olive color. It's really nice. Then I'm going to switch over to the E25. It's just another nice packing brush. And I'm going to go into Emerald City. And I'm basically going to start off with that where we left off the previous shade. And we're just going to pack this on and just leave it where it is for right now. I hope this works out the way that I have it in my head. I was thinking these two greens were going to be a little more similar in tone. So I am a little bit worried about how this is going to turn out now, but we'll see. Bring this outer bit out just a little bit further. Then I'm going to pick up that other brush and I am just going to blend out that other green just with the brush that I was already using, just to kind of disperse the product a little bit. Oof, I don't know that this is going to turn out the way I wanted it to. We'll see. Okay, so I'm gonna use, no, I'll use this one. I'm gonna use the E28. It's like the small pencil brush. And I'm gonna pick up Chanterelle. And then I'm just gonna go in really lightly right around this green. And blend this out. I'll pick up a little bit more. Okay, well, I love the way that looks. Really like that inner corner a lot. Hopefully the outer portion of the crease will look nice too. So for that part, I'm going to use the E23, and I'm gonna do the exact same thing, only I wanted to use a more precise brush on the inner corner so that it didn't like get all crazy. And because I really have a hard time with the way my eyes are shaped, getting into that inner corner. Okay, it doesn't look terrible. It's not looking exactly how I was thinking it was going to look, but it's not bad at all. And these shadows are blending just, I mean, so good. They like blend themselves really. I probably could have stopped a long time ago, but I'm an over blender, so I blend my shadows way more than I need to. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back in with the E25 that we used for Emerald City. And I'm going to pick up P&W. And I'm going to pack that into the outer part of my lid. Kind of bring it out here too. And really, these shadows go a lot further than you think they're going to, too. So I would keep that in mind. You know what? No, I'm just going to keep with this brush. So I'm just gonna work this into the crease here a bit. Okay, and I'm gonna leave that just like that. I'm gonna pick up some more Chanterelle on the E23 and really lightly go around the edge of this. A little weird looking spot right here. Just gonna blend that in. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, I really kind of wish I hadn't done that first green shade. Well, maybe not. Maybe it kind of looks decent that way. Okay, I just want to get this to blend in here just a little bit more. And like I said, these shadows will go way further than you think they will. I still have not picked up any additional product, and that blue is still going. And I basically just covered up all of that green with the blue, but it's totally okay. My intention was for the blue to just deepen that green up, but the blue just wanted to overtake everything, so it overtook everything. I'm gonna pick up just a little bit more Chanterelle and kind of go around this little more. Yeah, I really like the way this is looking. All right, so I'm gonna leave this like this. Yeah, that's good for me. And let's see, I'm going to use my ring finger and pick up Evergreen. And I'm just gonna tap that right next to that matte shade. I'm gonna have to get that to blend in with a brush a little bit then. Okay. Gonna pick up just a tiny bit more and just tap over top of this so that they blend together nicely. Okay, and then I'm going to get one of these Super Shocks. This one is called Like a Moss. And I'm gonna pick some of that up with my ring finger. And then I'm just gonna put that on the inner portion of my lid. Wow, I mean, those two could really be the same shadow, honestly. Wow, I didn't think they were gonna be that similar, because they don't look that similar in swatches. Let me pick up a little bit more of Evergreen and see if I can't make that a little darker. Maybe I should have brought that matte shade in a little further. Because I mean, I know the Super Shocks were designed as toppers. You know, Kristi said that in her reveal video, that they were actually designed to be toppers, but this isn't the Super Shock. This part is part of the palette. It just doesn't seem to be super opaque right away, but I mean, it's certainly there now. I just had to put like 4 layers of it down, but looks nice and green now. Okay. So I'm gonna pick up some of that Super Shock on my E29, just so I can be a little bit more precise with where I'm putting it. Because I just want to make sure that it kind of blends in with those matte shades that are in my crease. I'm going to clean off the E26, and yes, I'm just using my pajama pants. I'm going to pick up some of a Manita, I guess. Never heard that word before. I assume it's a mushroom, knowing Kristi. Oh boy. This always happens when I put shimmer shades on with my finger. Always, every time. I don't know why, but I always get it under my eyes. Okay, so I'm going to pack that purple right against my lash line. Like that. I'm gonna use my E27 and pick up Old Growth. And then I'm just gonna use that to kind of blend out that purple a little bit. Okay. And then I'm going to take Olympic, which is this Super Shock, and the E28. And I'm gonna pick some of that up. And I'm going to put that in the very inner corner of my eye. I'm gonna kind of blend it down onto the lower lash line a little bit and up into that other Super Shock. Okay, so this is what we've got. I am going to recreate this on the other eye, do liner, lashes, mascara. I will come back and we can complete the face and do the lips, and then I will let you know how I felt about this collection. I will be right back. Okay, so that took a lot longer than I thought it was going to. I was going to grab the new Divina collection, and it was a total disaster. Codes wouldn't work, wish lists weren't accessible. I wasn't able to get anything. So that's kind of a bummer because I really wanted to get those and do a video, but anyway. So, I used the yellow in my waterline, and I actually used the green and lined where my lashes are to kind of hide that lash band a little bit. And these are the lashes that I got. They are the shorty lashes, and they're perfect. I mean, I didn't have to cut them. They look awesome. I actually really like these for more of like a natural look. I mean, that's like I said, that's why I got them. I used the Milani Highly Rated mascara, which I definitely want to get a full tube of this. I already did a video with a full face of Milani. I haven't had time to edit it yet, but it will be coming soon where I try this out. And I'm telling you, this mascara is awesome. Really, really love this mascara. Okay, so the only things that I'm missing yet is I haven't done the blush. So I'm going to try this blush out. And I just figured I'd throw it in here because, you know, everything else is kind of a first impression too. Now I did use a Super Shock blush before I set my face. And I used Colourpop's Growth Flirt, which is one of my favorite Super Shocks. I really, really like that color, like a lot. But I'm a big sucker for purple blush, so I've been waiting to get this because it was out of stock like forever. Ooh, I really like this too. Like, everybody always thinks that purple is gonna be like purple, but once you start like putting it on and it mixes in with your foundation, it doesn't look purple. It's just got this beautiful tone to it. I don't know how to explain it. I love the way that it looks so much. Like, so much. I can't help it. Purple and blue are like my favorite colors, so. And I mean, of course, I've used Colourpop's pressed blush formula numerous times, and it's a great formula. It's nice and pigmented, but it doesn't go on like super pigmented. And you can blend it out really easily, even if you do go overboard with it. But yeah, I like super heavy blush looks, so there's really no such thing in my mind as going in too heavy with a blush. So yeah, this is great. I'm so glad I was finally able to pick it up. It's so cute. Like, I really want to dip into it again and put more on. I love it. And I always blush my forehead and my chin with whatever is left on the brush. I think it just kind of ties everything together. So yeah, I really like that. So make sure that's nice and blended. And then I am going to use the Manifest That. I did go in with this before I set my face, but I want to put some more on. And this highlight brush from the brush roll is awesome. Like, I love this highlight brush. It's so nice. And it really works well with the Super Shock formula. We'll see how it works for other formulas. I have used a couple of powder highlighters with this brush, and it worked really good. I've got some Kaleidos highlighters that just now finally made it to the States, like yesterday. So hopefully Friday or Saturday I'll have those, and I'm really excited to see how those highlighters work. I've wanted to try the Kaleidos highlighters for quite some time. Let's just do a little bit here. Yeah, see, I don't like this particular Super Shock on the Cupid's bow. This particular Super Shock is very glittery. It's not my thing. Okay. So, I mean, these are both Lux glosses, so I don't want to go in with both of them. No, I don't really have anything handy that I could put these over top. So I'm just gonna try this one, the one that's like more pigmented. And then I plan on doing more looks with this palette. So we'll test the other one then. So yeah, I mean, that's nice. It would be a lot better with a lip liner or something, but I wasn't thinking about that. I guess I was thinking because this is so opaque that it was the velvet and not the gloss, but that's fine. I mean, it's great. It's got nice shine to it. I really don't like these glosses by themselves though. You have to put them over something that's really creamy or they're super sticky, like really, really sticky. Okay, so yeah, that is it for the collection. I have tried pretty much everything. Obviously any shades that I haven't tried, I will try in a multiple look video, but you know, I mean, it's the typical Colourpop formula, you know. The shadows are super pigmented, they blend out really good. You know, Kristi really knows how to curate a palette, so I mean, it's just, it's a winner. I mean, it's a complete winner. When it gets restocked, if you didn't get to pick this up, I definitely would recommend picking it up. This is probably one of the best Colourpop palettes that I have now. Like I said, their formula is usually really, really good. It's just obviously Kristi's color curation was amazing. So yeah. This is like my third time using the brush roll. I would definitely recommend picking that up too. I'm hoping to have this up before their like 30% off week is over. And last I checked, this brush roll was still in stock, so I would highly recommend picking it up if you plan on getting anything from Colourpop. And yeah. If you enjoyed this, if you would like to see what other looks I do with this palette, then please hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, that way you get notified every time I post a new video. You can hop over to Instagram and follow me over there for all of my looks. Everything will be listed in the description box down below, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.